me, Legend Dragon 2, Season 1, Episode 16 of Revenge. Last episode, we finally got to where the pilot episode led up to, which was the whole time we're thinking that Dan died. The whole time it was a red herring. It was actually Tyler. Tyler has got murked by Dan. And now we're probably going to be seeing the outcome of what happened, which is that the Graysons are going to probably come into some type of scandal, and then they're going to cover it as a self-defense act, because once again, the Graysons, especially Victoria, are notorious for cleaning up their crimes no matter what the circumstances is, i.e. David Clark, i.e. when Daniel got into the car crash when he was drunk, or the guy DIY or DUI, driving under influence of alcohol, right? Driving under the influence. And then you also have to tie in, obviously with him and the girl, and like having her just be shooed and booted away. Let's see how it handles, because once again, Daniel did not like that his mom was always cleaning up his mess and not letting him take the blunt end of everything. And we're going to see how he reacts to this, because this will kind of maybe nibble into the back kind of concept of if he minds it down, or if he's going to take a back seat and let his mom and dad clean up the mess like last time. But he might also feel guilty. We'll see. So anyways, let's dive in.
My father's false imprisonment taught me that in a crisis, you quickly find out who your real friends are.
He was sick.
The guy went all Benihana on my arm and tied me to a chair.
That boy was a menace.
If you people had been doing your jobs...
Oh, Daniel.
I don't remember a fight. You have 15 stitches in your head. How do you explain that? Tyler had a history of violence. You shot him, didn't you?
I don't have the choice of words now. Don't say a word. Yep, she listens to mom.
Case is lost upon you. He has a severe head injury.
He's also covered in blood. Presumably the victims. Was
The
apparently
victim?
killed by bullets fired from his fiance's gun.
Now you have a hoodie on.
We
Loki
have a car
going.
waiting for you.
What do you go with Emily?
Oh.
I need to speak to my mother first.
Oh, big purr.
You're standing in a police station. I would say the more pressing issue is the whereabouts of your father's infinity box.
Clock that.
Safe and sound.
Just wanted to clear the air.
It's good. You're gonna need as much support as you can get right now.
You're living on floorboards.
Oh my god, he said that?
I don't remember.
He's lying by her. She's lying to her too. Right up in the corner here.
Everywhere. Bloody billionaire beach battle. Do the police really think Daniel killed Tyler?
Of course not.
Oh, you playing?
That's what I thought.
Right. She clocked his cheat. He said, fuck. Daniel, what you about to do, bro? He trying to figure out her suspicion. He trying to figure out if Tyler, what Tyler said is true. But he will be finding an empty floorboard, right?
My engine crapped out.
Yeah. I figured that when I saw the Amanda in her slip. An hour ago.
Tyler?
He said, oh, not Dan? Okay, for sure.
Me and Charlotte found him. And Daniel pops up from a dune covered in blood.
Declan said, I noticed that jacket. You better go ahead and hide that before you check it out later that night. Everybody's on suspicion. Look at him.
What are you doing? How did you...
Tyler told me he'd been playing me.
Mm-hmm.
She had secrets hidden underneath the floorboards.
I'm happy he real to say that. The fact that the gaslighting low-key, though...
You're injured. You're traumatized.
Tyler, damn, you going out like a liar.
All we know is Tyler Barrow appears to have been shot to death, and Daniel was found unconscious at the scene with some blood on him.
But yes.
Everyone's
How grateful we are that you've agreed to represent Daniel, and that you can count on my husband and I to work as a team.
Right, yeah, work as a team, right? Not the history. About what happened last time y'all lied to the lawyers. Right.
What on earth are you talking about?
The group that claimed responsibility for the bombing I was laundering money for them is over.
Yep, we already know how you
How
feel.
much we try to escape our past,
You keep
we
coming
seem
back.
destined to repeat it.
The police were questioning him pretty hard.
Do they have any other suspects?
I don't know. They're not really keeping us in the loop.
Anyway,
Now he said, girl, I'm asking for more time.
for looking after Sammy.
You got that tea?
Anytime.
Right.
Jack said he had engine trouble, and the last time he saw Amanda was last week. Why would he lie to me?
Probably because he's covering up another one of her messes.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what these past few days have been like for me. Finding out David Clark is my father, and now Daniel getting wrapped up in Tyler's murder investigation, and you're supposed to be on my side.
No, he cannot allow you to take pills and also drink alcohol.
I've had enough interrogation for one weekend.
One weekend.
I'm so sorry.
Captain's Police Department.
What? They pulling up at the crib?
They're gonna fry me out there.
No.
Let's be honest here. Like, in theory, this may be the logicalest thing, but that man been wanting to lock him up all damn day, to be honest.
Tyler was talking crazy, waving the gun around. We had a struggle and I managed to get a hold of it.
Now, Amanda.
There's a hematoma in the back of your head. That's a hard spot to reach if you're fighting face to face.
We're framing her again?
Find her.
Look at that. She jumped. How did it slide in here? Y'all, are y'all serious?
They're sure that justice will be served.
Look at her loving the attention. She said, actually, he's very innocent. I just made him some waffles and pancakes earlier today. Lady, a gift.
Victoria. Come on in.
Girl,
This is my engagement present to the two of you.
why? Everything, like, this could be the most sincerest moment. And I just can't, I still can't trust her with it. Testament.
Crossed my mind.
This was a testament to see she was loyal, even though she don't trust her. She wants the best image for him ever.
Emily,
Oh, she's crying.
Victoria.
Daniel's court case.
Interesting. See how she trying to collect all our info tea? She said, you're a scammer. You're a very fast thinker, scammer.
Someone sent it from the Southampton Trust to a small bank outside of Montreal. I called the bank, but I couldn't get him to give me any information on who it came from.
Oh, we know where it came from.
No, and I followed her to the beach.
I love how nobody keeps secrets. I love it.
I spent hours looking for her, driving around. You're gonna want to sit down for this.
She is. And you know she don't want to get Jack involved. She been said this was the main priority. And, like, he just
Do you
keeps being
believe Daniel
involved.
killed Tyler?
Like you're a million miles away.
If only.
Maybe because she popping draws with some other man, her husband.
No, my aunt, Charlotte.
That's why no one can find out about his David. I've lived that life before and I can't live it again.
On the bottom.
Do you understand me? Your brother's life may depend on it.
This is kind of bad because your daughter was actually giving you a chance to, like, confide in her and give her some reassurance, and you made it about your son again. She's actually more worse than it needed because
Mr. Brooks.
Emily at least tried, even though she got him beat up.
But I wanted to speak to you.
But
about-
Amanda's like,
Victoria is convinced Amanda Clark had something to do with what happened on that beach.
oh, now this is what are you going to do
Have
about
you had
this?
any run-ins with her?
Oh,
About Daniel or Amanda?
Amanda.
About the Graysons.
About the Graysons.
Did you honestly believe I wouldn't find out you paid off a judge last summer to downgrade Daniel's DUI and reckless endangerment charges?
Many people know exactly what you did.
Everyone's looking for a member of the 1% to smack down, and Daniel is tailor-made to take that fall. But my more immediate concern is the security tapes from the party.
What now?
Apparently, they were tampered with, so no one would see him.
What? There's no way you think he's like that.
How long have you been working for Takeda?
What are you talking about?
No, it's my fault. I should never have brought you so deep into this.
It's a little late to put that genie back in the infinity.
Anyway, we have more pressing problems.
Commit the crime? For that, there was another person on the beach.
She is loving this
She
shit.
had both the motive and the means to murder Tyler Barrow and frame Daniel for the crime.
You just gonna leave for another day?
Charlotte, is everything
Oh,
okay?
Charlotte pulling up?
This is the prettiest spot on the beach. My mother thinks she did.
Oh wait, you're talking to your distraction.
There's just so much I want to ask her about her life, her father. You know,
And they look so similar in the sense, especially the
Jack and I
eyebrows.
came over one day and
What? My sister. She don't know how she feeling. Look. She's like, wow. Probably the most raw as you about to see, Emily. Look at him trying to bring this topic up.
Neon one, the clock.
I'm over here gripping the shit out of my
Dad went
sheets.
ballistic. You know, I'd never seen somebody actually turn purple. I'm gonna start protecting you.
Oh, Dak? Dak, what you about to do? He said about to go find who fucking... Declan, what you about to do? Don't do nothing severe, bro.
You two are dating, right?
Nolan? How the fuck?
You ask a lot of questions.
How he get here?
Brooks. I represent Daniel Grayson.
I'm in trouble.
That's a shame. Pretty soon fall will be here. It'll be too rough a trip. Should have left when you had the chance.
Is he serious?
I want more out of life than planning parties and making sure other people's lives run smoothly. But for now, it's my job.
One child arrested for murder, and the other can't look at us without contempt. Divorce.
There is a perception in this part of the world that power and money exert undue influence. I want it clear.
Daniel.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
Daniel's
Mom, she
bail,
fucking lying.
but they do view this as a minor setback, and one they're sure the justice system will remedy.
Grayson
as quickly
family
as
spokesperson
possible.
is wicked word.
I'd also like to...
Like, Amanda might fucking show up. You got him deep in now. He's not even going to fuck to Haiti because of you. Showing up with a damn bloody tummy. Oh, interesting. Let's find out who the OG source one is.
Adversity.
Dan only been here all night?
Oh, here she is. Media's new it girl.
Right,
It's quite an upgrade.
right.
Loyalties forged in apprehension.
Get her, Nolan, get her.
It's often these loyalties that lend us the strength to
No.
do what we know must be done.
No. Yep, he should. But they fighting. Oh.
You won't get away with this, Tyler. Sure I will.
Now he watched it.
She's a wolf.
He threw a rock at him.
And you're just a helpless little lamb headed for the slaughter. Please help me.
So that's why she's not saying that. So she already knows the 2 extra shots. And she's not even saying it, so she can't say anything.
We cannot save them both.
Only reason and determination can pull you back from the abyss.
Yep. I'm meditating because it's not the end of the episode. I can't believe you done this. Like, okay, so I'm on season 1, episode 6, Reaction Revenge. Let me tell you something right now. Ashley is actually insane because let's be honest here. I don't know how far it had been for like it not to get in the public eye. But knowing how little it was in the public eye, I feel like it wouldn't have been severe for the lawyer to go deep into finding out information about what they covered and paid for in the past. But Ashley used this moment as an opportunist moment. And I kept saying, like, these fucking pictures were so close. Like, who would sit here and do that? But then you look at how Ashley was always in the limelight trying to get that close-up as a spokesperson. And then her speech with the damn lawyer. It's crazy. And the thing is that I can't be mad at Ashley, even though she's faking shit to Emily, especially. I can't be mad at Ashley for working for the most powerful and established family, and working for them did not lead her into any success. And the fact that she had to take the success on her in her own will by leaking information, it is not random, it is not off brand, because even people do this now in the celebrity days. You know how many times there's like those Instagram accounts or like the Twitter accounts who be like a secret source from a family friend told them this. For her to actually take several pictures and no one actually caught how close she was is wicked. But she's using this as a moment and she doesn't feel guilty. Like, obviously, you know, Ashley does not have any attachment to the Grayson family. She knows that Dan is going to get off scot-free, apparently, but she was clearly wrong. But she also just feels like, I feel like she always had a soft spot for Tyler, and she would definitely break, even though Tyler had a fucking gunshot. She knew that, you know, he was obviously not really himself, but Tyler had to get the butt in the oven because she don't even know the severity of the issue. Like, for her, she only knows that he's actually, like, he's not there, and he was just a person that was lost and needed help and assistance. Though she's not knowing that due to him not having that full attention and a family there for him or whatever, and his medication, that he wanted to deep him, but also he knew a lot of information that she doesn't know. Therefore, he was full on sent on revenge, and she doesn't even know that he was really trying to kill people and that he had a gun. She just thinks that Dan just picked that gun up and went on a killing spree to get Tyler out of here. So she's out here doing it on a little, haha, I'm getting my look back, but also I'm getting my fame. And I'm telling you right now, Ashley, I don't play about Daniel, so you better be the most successful bitch on the planet. Like, you better be on you better become a news anchor or something, because if Daniel gets out this damn jail and you not anywhere successful, I'm going to smack them bangs off your fucking forehead. Okay, so let's talk about the real discussion. Let's talk about this whole Daniel thing. I'm just gonna start going. I'm gonna honestly go on a tangent. There's too many characters involved, and I think it's gonna be the most out of order I'm going to be. So just bear with me, and hopefully you can stick with me as I'm rocking through this. Let's talk about the Graysons in general, and then I'm going to branch off to Emily, Nolan, Jack, Amanda. Right? Stick with me. I'm going to say right now, this is the most craziest way for the Grayson family to bond, because we went through watching 2 to 3 episodes of Charlotte not even want to look at her dad, Conrad, or her mom, Victoria. And she's been living with Declan, and Declan has been handling, noticing her and Amanda, actually. Well, her and Emily, him and Emily are noticing that Charlotte was taking pills, and he's been noticing that she's been drinking. So she's been trying to process the fact that for 16 to 18 years of her life, she has not known that her father is actually David Clark, and he's not actually Conrad Grayson, right? Her life got changed for the worse in such a small amount of time. And then the fact that the only way for the family to be really united is because Daniel went to jail. Because the grandfather tried to coerce them into acting like a family for the facade and continue this, oh, we're in love and we're a happy family thing, which they've been doing for a while after, even though, after Victoria found out about the affair with Lydia. But he basically was trying to tell them to act like y'all a good family, which still didn't work because Charlotte wasn't still tuning into the house and Conrad was still not moving in. So the fact that it took Daniel going to jail for their family to somehow see common grounds is the most obvious, only way for them to actually find common ground. To see Victoria and Conrad have a conversation and them laughing and reminiscing on how they'd hold somebody years ago, and that this is the first time we're actually see Conrad feel some type of unsafety and lack of security and scared and nervous for what's to come, is crazy. Because it's the same thing. It's the same way he felt, but now it's his son in his place. So he's reminiscing on how he got away with it, but it's never going to leave. Them barely succeeding from going into jail and framing David Clark is not going to go away, because it still comes back in a different timeline and is coming to his son. And then you have Victoria basically putting everybody's feelings aside to save her son, which, yes, I understand. Listen, be the best mother you can be. But she's low-key being the most inconsiderate person on the planet, because she's telling 2 people who are handling this Daniel thing in 2 different ways how to benefit her in the best way. What I mean is that she literally told Charlotte once again, now we're about to bring in Charlotte. Charlotte does not like Victoria. Now listen, she may love her because that's her mom. You're always going to love your mom or your family, even if you may hate them deep down or hate them as the biggest emotion. She cannot trust her mom. Her mom is a liar. Her mom lied to her all her life, basically. And she knows that her mom is not, she has never been genuine with her at all. And then the therapist video that's been always there, and she never forgot that shit, and she hasn't. And I'm happy they never made her try to forget it. She has the hardest relationship with Victoria. And so for her, she has been distant from Victoria. She doesn't want to look at her. She doesn't want to talk to her. She's been made it very apparent that Victoria can do nothing to build back or rebuild that bond that they had, which they barely had, but let's be honest. She doesn't want to have any interaction with her whatsoever. And this is the first time that that Charlotte is reaching out to Victoria. Mind you, Victoria has wanted Charlotte to live in the house when her and Conrad were temporarily fighting for her episodes ago. And Charlotte did not want any interaction with her. She still wanted her to live with her. She still wanted to win over her rights to her daughter, right? You have Charlotte now being as most vulnerable as she can by going to you when she does not like you. She does not trust you. But also she wants to at least get some type of trust. I'm like, my brother will never do this, right? Everything is changing. How's my dad? And you look her in the face and say, I don't want to talk about you right now and what you want to hear. Make sure to figure out to keep things together and to care about who the fuck shot your brother. Which, yes, I understand, hey, you have one of the closest information we have to figuring out what happened that day or that night. But to try to have her relive this traumatic moment as well because she thought she found her brother dead too. It wasn't just you that you thought was dead on the floor. She also thought that Daniel was dead on the floor. She was the first one to find it. So for you to have her try to relive that moment of what potentially thinking her brother was dead in her arms, and then trying to have her imagine that as well when she's trying to genuinely at least get some type of answer to something, because she don't know the answer of who was there on the beach. She at least would want to know an answer about her dad, and you told her to kick rocks. You basically told her to read the room, which she has 2 rooms she can't read right now. And to be honest, you're going to have to help her with something. Because how long? So you mean tell me you're going to use this Daniel thing as a reason to skate around this David Clark situation as if this didn't come out of nowhere? Girl, please. Like, I understand that she wants to primarily focus on her son because her son is about to go to jail. So I'm not going to give Victoria too much hash for that. But putting your daughter, who barely even wanted to look at you, who's finally giving you a chance to at least gain something from her, to tell her to kick rocks, that's a choice. That's a choice. Like, I low-key thought Conrad and Victoria were going to sleep together by the end of this episode because of how close they were. I was like, don't do it. Don't have y'all try to trauma bond part 2, well, fucking part 3 at this point, in my face. Don't do it. I don't want to see it. And I'm happy they didn't go that way, but they might just, because now they have the perfect family. Now they're basically using this trauma of stressing over their son being in jail as a reason for them to continue this facade. And then you have Victoria also using Emily as a resource as well, saying that, hey, we can't have the family breaking up. And due to you being his fiance, his freshly new fiance that we just do a party for, this is a testament to prove how loyal you is to my son. And I would not want for you to really give up on him at this moment. Basically trying to double lock her into this. Mind you, though, Victoria 2 days ago would jump for the opportunity to say, are you doubting my love are you doubting loving my son? Right now, she wants her to put on that perfect facade to complete the damn circle of the family. And now it's basically saying, oh, do you, going to that, do you having little dabbles with your crimes? Maybe it's a good thing because you helped my son out. No, girl, she actually did it for another reason, but, your dumb ass seemed to believe it. So, yeah, like, the fact that she was like, listen, I'm gonna rack up every alliance I can is unserious. Then you have Nolan and Emily with the 2 biggest secrets of Nolan working with the guy that actually shot Tyler, which, once again, thank you to him. Let's be serious. And then you have Emily, who actually had the conversation with this man, and he told her the tea, and she kept it very much as if she never knew this at all. Like, she knew about Tyler, like, she knew about him being there to witness Tyler and Daniel fight, but she didn't know that he was working with Nolan. And, I feel like, Emily, you shouldn't take offense to Nolan working for somebody and not telling you, and you don't be telling him a lot of things either. Let's be honest here. Remember the time, the first couple episodes of this season where Nolan was finding out things after shit hit the fan? This is your first time encountering how that felt on the other side. Like, let's be honest here. That was your first time being, like, blue lit, because you never had what happened before. Like, Nolan already involved as much as he didn't want to be. He has to watch Jack be out here putting his dreams on pause again to hold up to something he's not even involved in, because he thinks he's involved more heavily than he needs to. He thinks that Amanda has something to do with it, when the whole time Amanda just ran to the beach and thought she was trying to save Daniel because she knew it was going to happen, but it already happened. And, like, he technically killed that guy because Tyler was going to continue he knew too much. He knew more than Lydia. And Tyler, knowing the person that he is, he was not going to stop talking about what he found out that day about Amanda. The real Amanda, that is. He was not going to stop talking about Amanda Clark, David Clark, and the Graysons. But when he postponed the Grayson denial, he wanted to worry about Emily Thor more than anything else. So he was not going to stop. If he actually survived that gunshot, he went to the hospital, he would have been in the hospital ranting to every news outlet about this. He was not going to stop. And sadly, the only way to get rid of him was to kill him. But it's so crazy now because so many people are involved in this one fucking murder, and they're not even really involved. Like, the 2 extra shots was crazy. He could have just tried to re-shot the same shot or something. Like, I don't know. Like, he could have did something. I don't know. Maybe drown him a little bit and maybe put him in water and drown him, as if that would happen. But he did 2 extra shots. That was extra work. That was overkill, because then you framed Daniel in there. And now he's talking about something, you gotta choose which one you want. Daniel or Jack. Well, she's gonna choose Daniel because she has to continue her path. The path of that's so faded out in black with revenge. Her original plan. So everybody's there. Jack and low-key, like, I don't even know what Jack would mean when he said he's gonna be one protecting Jack, because Jack ain't doing nothing. He just need to throw away that hoodie and burn it. Man, everything's going to shit. Everything's going crazy. So much is happening. And the next episode is going to be the testament, because I cannot believe that Daniel was in jail. Like, they arrested Daniel so bad. This was the first actual time where, like, you literally he cannot be saved. And I just said at the beginning of this episode, like, it would be crazy if they, like, write it off and be able to save him. They could not be able to save him. Like, too many things was at play between Ashley hoeing him to Emily's bestie hoeing him, the guy doing the extra shots, to, like, just everything didn't work out. And then the lawyer, low-key, he always talking about something. He never loses anything. Your ass lost today. You did all that searching, all that snooping, all that breathing, and you couldn't do anything. You didn't even try to do the, like, did you even try the, like, he got attacked, because he did get attacked, route? Nothing. They want his ass out of here. So, hopefully we wrap this up. I don't need Daniel being a judge, to be honest. He doesn't deserve that. Like, you don't deserve that. You don't. The bully. Anyways, that was my episode 1, season 16 reaction to Revenge. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Revenge reactions. Patreon link below for Charm, Revenge, and Team of Reactions. Twitter will be linked so you can see when I upload. Till next time, make sure you say peace.